Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Travis with Game Show Studio on Etsy. Thanks for joining me for another live stream tutorial, this time for everyone's favorite game of big bucks and no whammies, Press Your Luck. A lot of people in the chat today. Guys, thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here. And those of you that have been here for multiple streams, thanks for continuing to come back. Thanks for continuously supporting the shop. I cannot say enough good things about the community that we've started to build, and even going so far as to open up the Discord. So the few of you that have actually joined the Discord, thanks to the new link on my Instagram feed, I'm blown away. I'm surprised that a lot of people have been able to jump in and join the Discord. And those of you that were unaware that I have a Discord, I'm going to pop that link in the chat right now, so that way y'all have it. And if you want to join the Discord, feel free, jump right in. Basically, the Discord is going to be a landing spot for everybody to sort of chat with each other. Like, you guys are all Game Show fans, clearly. You've all bought something in my shop, and I appreciate that. So, feel free to chat with each other. There's probably going to be some engagement. Again, I'm reasonably new to all this live streaming and social stuff, so bear with me as I sort of kind of baby up on it a little bit. But with the Discord acting as sort of a community hub, everybody can talk to each other, and if I'm needed or anything, I'll jump into the chat occasionally from there. Let's see who we have today. Josh is here. Davion's here. Hunter's here. Who else? TPIR fan 2024. I'll probably just call you Price, just to make it quick for me. So thanks for jumping in. I really appreciate you even participating in the chat. And then thanks for hanging on for a little bit of a late start today. I won't go into it, but I did have to step away for just a moment. So we got started a little bit later than normal. But today, this is the live tutorial for Press Your Luck. I'm sure that some of you have already purchased the software, and if you haven't, you've at least seen it in the shop. This was a daunting task to create. I started working on this program when I was in college, so I'm going to say 2005, 2006. I just finished it maybe a couple of years ago. Like, finished it to the point where I was happy with it. So this program has literally been a labor of love, and trying to work out all the tweaks, all the bugs, making sure it runs smoothly, and to broadcast quality. It's been a lot. I've had a lot of notes from a lot of people, making sure that everything is up to snuff, making this game as perfect as possible. So let's just jump right in, shall we? This is what your software is going to look like. I don't have, I'm not going to do a single screen display because this program has no builder, because any of the question material that you're going to use is just going to be basically out in the open. It's how the current version of Press Your Luck does it, as opposed to the Peter Tamarkin version. Questions will be asked, the 3 choices will be given, but the choices are not going to be seen on screen. The choices are just going to be given verbally. Contestants will have to get the choices from there. Host may have to repeat, but no question material or anything like that will appear on screen. So this is a very sort of free flow program. That being said, I actually do not have any questions prepared for today, because buzzing in is very hard without buzzers. And even if we had buzzers, it's very hard to do without people in the room. Just due to timing, due to lag, and everything like that. So I do plan on doing a little bit of gameplay with you guys for this. But again, there's what I've noticed is there's about maybe a 20 to 30 second lag between what I say and what your response is in the chat. So I don't mind hearing the board spin for about 20 to 30 seconds, but it's going to get a little dicey. So that is one reason why I opened up the Discord. Good morning, Caleb. Caleb Washington is here. That's one reason I opened up the Discord, is maybe I could have a little bit more interactivity, but unfortunately time has gotten away from me and I haven't been able to truly test the capabilities of what the Discord server and Discord, in addition to a YouTube live stream, is going to be able to do. So we're just going to limp through this as best as possible. I'll do the tutorial first, and then as we go, I'll throw names in as quickly as possible. So first things first, you want to put in your player names as normal. They will text squeeze to fit the size of the blank. I'm going to throw this out to chat. If you want to play the game, type the word whammy into chat right now. The first three I see will be players 1, 2, and 3. So I will eagerly wait for the first three whammies I see popping in. Price, there actually is a solo edition. It is currently up on a solo edition of Whammy. No, there actually won't be yet. I have very, very old code of a solo version of it, but likely not going to go into the shop yet. So Hunter's in, Josh is in, and Caleb is in. All right, great. We've got our 3 players. So once the name tags are full, you click Set Players. You see OK popped up on the game screen. That means they are communicating, and we are good to go from there. So Show Open will play the main theme immediately as soon as you get into the frame. So if you have an announce or anything that you want to do a full open, you can do that, or skip to QR1, gets you right into gameplay to the first question round. We'll go to the Show Open because there is some functionality on that frame, so we'll go to Show Open. Now, I don't have an opening script, so I'm not going to give one. I'm just going to sort of go through what is on the screen. I'm going to turn down the music a little bit, and I'm going to turn down my audio because it is just in my ear. That's great. Okay. So 4 buttons on this screen so you hear the opening underbed starts to play, and it will loop to start to open the board and actually start the music. Click Open Show. So the squares fade in, logo starts to roll. This music will eventually fade out after about, I want to say about 20 seconds or so. And then once your host lands, you can click Stop Lights. Settles all the lights on the board, settles the board from spinning. And then to reflect what Peter and now what Elizabeth do at the beginning of the show, they do the demo spin. Click Host Spin. The board starts to rotate with no sound because the host is inevitably going to talk over it. And then when he says stop, click Stop. Stops on the board. I got 1,500. Great for me. Fantastic. Good way to start the day. All right. So that's it for the Show Open. Question round. So question rounds 1 and 2 will operate essentially the same. Question round 2 has one difference, and we'll show you when I get there. Players will buzz in using their own buzzers. If you have a buzzer kit, what I used to use are the PS2 buzz paddles. They're USB connectivity, so they'll connect to PC or Mac. And then I use either Auto Hotkey or a program called Joy2Key, which is basically a keyboard remapper or a joystick remapper that will allow a keyboard or a joystick, or specifically joystick buttons, to be mapped to any keystrokes. It goes the same with a lot of the programs I have that have a lockout. Family Feud was the first one. Tic-Tac-Toe, Joker's Wild, and the like. For this is Shift 1, Shift 2, and Shift 3 on a US keyboard. It's exclamation point, the @ symbol, and the pound sign are players 1, 2, and 3 buzzers. When they buzz in, they will light up. You'll hear the sound effect go off. The frame around spins will light up. The control panel will show in pink who is buzzed in. If they get the question correct, you'll just click Correct, and it turns them green if they've buzzed in. If they are correct on the multiple choice, they will turn blue. That basically tells the operator who to give 3 spins to and who to give 1 spin to once the question is done. So once the question plays out and the correct answer is revealed, blink correct. It will flash the neon frames on the players that did manage to get it correct. So Hunter will get 1, Josh will get 3, Caleb will get 1, and then clear. It clears everybody out. Guys, don't worry. I am going to give you an equal amount of spins just because I do not have buzzers connected to this. Caleb's asking, do I know where I can find some buzzers? I know they're a little hard to find. The best I could find were those buzz buzzers. Yeah, the buzz buzzers are what I use. There is a company called Affordable Buzzers. I do need to do a little bit more research. They currently, from what I understand, their buttons generate the numbers, so 1 through 0, I believe, because their sets will go up to 50, and I've looked at their key codes, and they'll go into the letters. What I have heard from a couple of people is that can be changed with a different software utility. I'm not confirmed on that yet because I do need to do my own research and possibly contact them and speak with them and see if they can be reprogrammed on their end first before they're shipped out. But I would say buzz buzzers are a good utility. Anything that's USB connectable that will generate a specific keystroke. So, like as I said, the exclamation point, the @ symbol, the pound sign, and then further down the keyboard. Basically, the biggest software I have has 8 buttons, and that is shift 1 through 8. Just because those punctuation marks are not going to be used shorthand in any games that I have. So 1 through 8, the shifted keys are going to act as your buttons. All right. So that's how to award spins, how to buzz in, how to award spins. I'm going to give everybody a total of 6 spins. So that way everybody has an equal footing going into the first question round. Yeah, Hunter says he has a set of buzz buzzers that work just fine. Those have held up. Like, for as long as PS2 Buzz has been around and those buzzers have existed, they've come in really handy on a lot of things. So I haven't seen any real problems with them. Your players kind of have to sit close just because the individual buttons don't go out too far. And then what you want to program to on those are the top red domes, which I believe on a keyboard mapper or joystick mapper, are buttons 1, 6, 11, and 16, because each of those paddles have 5 buttons total. So it's 1, 6, 11, 16 are those. And then what I would suggest is if you are using the buzz paddles, use like a gold or silver Sharpie to mark on the back of the paddles what number button those are. So either 1, 2, 3, or 4. So that way you know to give paddle 1 to player 1, paddle 2 to player 2, paddle 3 to player 3. But that's about it. And then Hunter has some homebrew software that he used to play through Discord. I'd kind of like to see that. That'd be interesting. All right, so everybody's got their spins. We've now ended the round. So in order to do that, we click. Let's see. I'll demonstrate this as well because this will come into play in going into the second round. So we'll blink correct. I've awarded spins. Now we'll end the round. So when I end the round, it rolls out the contestant island, starts to load in the board, and then once the board is loaded in fully, which means all the squares are loaded in and it starts to rotate, then you're safe to go into spin round. The issue there is while the board is loading in, it's actively in code loading in what prizes are going to hit each square, where the squares are going to start. So it does need that little bit of lead time. And then once it spins the first time, once all 18 slides rotate that first time, then you're safe to move on because the code already has it and it's good to go from there. So this screen, the control panel, looks a little daunting. Trust me, I know. I've done this before. But you have your 3 players. These 4 circles on the control panel side denote how many whammies that player has. This circle will come into play later. It is a special square in round 2 that is only native to my version of the software. And then a lot of other functionality that we'll see as we go. So once you're into this screen and the host has given the rules, you click Start Round. That will stop the corona from chasing in the back, and it will start that board sound effect. Now, if you want, just click E-Stop. It'll stop the board with no actuation. Like the prize that it stops on won't come up, and the board sound will stop. So in case you just have to stop the board with no one controlling it, click E-Stop. It's basically emergency stop. So board stops, sound effect stops, everything stops. Here you can show the contestant island. So this is the, if you're familiar with the old Peter Tamarkin show, it's the camera cut. So if you show the contestant island, it shows the 3 players with the grid background. And it will show any whammies that they have on their desk. They'll pop up in front of them. And you can hide it as well to go back to the board shot. So this is basically your camera control. And then press and pass based on who is in control. They will either press, that'll start the board spinning, or they can pass. Pass is automatic based on a destination player. So the program will see, if you're in first and you're passing, it will see whoever the second place player is and automatically pass those spins. The difference is if there is a tie. If there is a tie for destination player, then you'll have to it's click the player's name tag that will receive the spin. So if Hunter's passing to Josh and Josh and Caleb are tied, pass won't work. It'll still hit the sound effect, but it won't move the spins. You actually have to click name tag to move the spins over. All right, that being said, we'll get into gameplay. So in round 1, player that goes first is the one with the fewest amount of spins. I've got a 3-way tie, so we'll go left to right. Hunter will go up first, and in the rules you are required to take your first spin. So I will start the board, and Hunter, I'm going to keep an eye on chat. The moment you say stop, I will stop the board. There is no shortcut to stop. It will be buzzer only that I have to stop the board, so I'm waiting on shift 1. As soon as you say stop, I will stop the board. Stopping at $2,000. And yes, I did get your message on Discord. Thank you so much. I will check that later. So once the board is stopped, the value will come into this long bar, and that's the button that will award the spin, or that will award the value that you stopped on. If there's nothing in the bar, you can click that as many times as you want. Nothing will happen. It's only going to react if something is in that bar. So in this case, when he said stop, 2,000 popped up because it read from the board, and we awarded 2,000. Hunter, 5 spins remaining. Press your luck or pass. He's going to press his luck. Here we go. 2,000 is his score. 5 spins remaining. Anytime you are ready. Stopping at $750 and a spin. So anything with a spin, or anything without a spin, will automatically deduct a spin. Anything with a spin won't touch the spins unless there's pass. Then it will deduct 1 and add 1 to the earn column. So spins are automatically calculated, scores automatically calculated. You're still stuck at 5 spins. Press your luck or pass. $27.50 in the bank. So far, the lag has been pretty manageable. You've got $27.50 with no whammy, so you should be good. Here we go. Pressing his luck. $27.50 in the bank, 5 spins. He's calling for the 5,000. That is the biggest square on the board in round 1. Stopping at a pair of binoculars. So in terms of prizes, on the control panel, I will see what the prize is and what the value is. The players will not see until I click it. So the host will say, pair of binoculars. How much are those? We'll click it. $1,246. The prize symbol and the amount of the prize will pop up in the center of the board. And then while it's in the middle, the prize in the slide will reset. And it takes a little bit, I'd say maybe a couple of seconds for that to actually kick in. But then the new prize, once it loads in this case is Ring Diamond, not Diamond Ring, Ring Diamond, is in the square. It's ready to go. So ideally, don't start the board spinning until that new prize comes in. It's just going to confuse the program to all hell. It needs that time. That being said, if you're playing this live and you start the board, the players have to wait at least one board rotation, one full slide rotation to stop the board. Otherwise, if they stop it too quick, the slides are going to keep going. The board will stop, but the slides will keep going. So it has to have that little bit of a delay between starting the board and stopping the board. Good. Hunter's going to go again. Here we go. $39.96, 4 spins. He wants the 5,000. Stopping at $500 in a spin. You can't get rid of those spins. $44.96, 4 spins to go. And then in case there is any kind of score correction that has to be done, I'll get into this, in sort of this dead air time. And then Hunter, tell me if you want to press your luck or pass. I think I know what you want to do. In case there's any score correction that has to be done, that's where the totalizator comes in. So in case there's in case Josh actually had 7 spins, I would just put 7 in the totalizator and then click his earn spins, and that adjusts it. Instead, we'll go back to 6. We'll keep it fair. In terms of the scoring, what you'll need to do, it won't add or subtract to the score. It just sets the score. So let's say 12,500. We'll go in here. So that's basically just how that works there. He's going to roll. Here we go. And if I want, I'll just get a little funky. I'll show the contestant island so you can still hear the board. And then go back. I'm trying not to show you whammy. So far, you've been real good, but you haven't hit anything real big either. 2,000's been your biggest hit. Stop at $500 in a spin. So you're almost at $5,000. You haven't hit it yet. $4 short of it, 4 spins to go. And then let's see, what else do I need to talk about here? Okay. We'll talk about whammy clear if anybody hits a whammy. Let me rephrase that. We'll talk about whammy clear when somebody hits a whammy. It will inevitably happen. I'm sure of it. And then these 18 buttons, that will light up an individual square. So especially on a move 1 space, like the move 1 space in round 1 is here. So you click 2 and 18 to light them up, and then whichever they decide on, click it, then award it. And we're going to go. Stopping at $1,500. So you got the right row, just 2 squares off. $64.96, 3 spins remaining. And Josh and Caleb just kind of hanging out. They're watching this tomfoolery happen. $4 shy of 6,500, 3 spins to go. Press your luck or pass. Rolling the board. Here we go. Stopping at a whammy. So if a whammy gets hit, there are no whammy animations in the software. What my friends and I used to do is actually act them out. So either the ones from the actual show, or we would create original ones of our own and act them out live, tormenting the players as they hit the whammy. I'm not going to do that to you, but a whammy was hit. So you saw whammy pop up in the value bar. I hit it, the sound effect went off, and the camera cut. So now that we're here, you click whammy clear. It knocks up the scoreboard one at a time and pops the card up. So now, one whammy on the control panel, this red dot has lit up. In the game screen, see the one whammy has popped up, and then if you go into the other part of the game screen on the lower scoreboard where everybody's readout is, next to Hunter's name tag, one of the red dots is lit up there. So in both views, you can see that he's got one whammy, and he's going to try it again. Here we go. Starting at 0, 2 spins remaining. Stopping at $530. One spin remaining. You're back in the chips at 530. What do you want to do? Press your luck or pass? Josh and Kayla have yet to touch the board, but Josh is on deck, so be ready to start calling your presses, passes, spins, and stops and everything there. So, Hunter, you got one spin remaining. Press your luck or pass. Take the last spin. Here we go. Stopping at another whammy. And there goes the $530 that you just earned. 2 whammies on your board. That's all she wrote for you for this round, Hunter, but anything can happen. Weirder stuff has happened. We'll go to Josh with $0, 6 spins. Has not gone yet. And then here's the other thing I'm going to do. I'm going to go back into webcam view. Hi, everybody. All right, because you kind of know how everything works, I'm going to move the control panel to my screen. And then we're going to give you guys the full board in that screen. And Josh is ready. Here we go. All right, on your word, Josh. The first instance I see a stop, I'm going to stop the board. Stopping at $1,500. In the chips, 5 spins remaining. First place, Hunter's got 2 whammies with no spins. Caleb has no bucks with 6 spins, hasn't touched the board yet. Josh, what do you want to do? Press your luck or pass? Here we go. Stopping at $1,000. Josh, you're at 2,500 with 4 spins. While you make your decision, I'm going to address the question that Clover Sherm just asked. If there's no whammy animations in the software, but if any were made, would it be possible to overlay it over the screen? Here's the trick. Yes, I can do that, but it is an upgrade fee. So if you purchase the software, I'd be happy to upgrade it. My minimum upgrade is for something like that, for overlaying animations, for whammy animations. We'll talk separately. If you have animations that you want to put into the software, I'll do it. It will be an upgrade charge. I will send you a bid if you want that happening. Because right now, at least in my my day-to-day life, work's picking up, and my schedule is getting a lot tighter. So time is almost a commodity at this point. So, but we'll address that if you have them. All right, Josh is going to go. Here we go. 2,500 with 4 spins. But Clover, thank you for the question. I do appreciate that. It is possible. It just is considered an upgrade. Oop, that was the wrong thing. Josh, I'm going to restart the board. I'm going to restart the board. I saw Clover reply, not your stop, so I'll run it again. So Josh, on your next stop, I will stop the board. I got a little bit of a hair trigger, everybody. My apologies. Stopping at advanced 2 spaces to 1750. So a motion square has happened. Great. It will automatically move. So when I hit advanced 2 spaces, it will light up the 1750 and award it. Let's see. Can you make your own price slide, sort of like the category signs you're talking about? Caleb, unfortunately not. Everything on this board is hard-coded. The only thing you can really change, and I should have actually said this at the top, the only thing you can change in this game are the prices of the prizes, and there are separate text files to do that. But as for all the slides on the board, the graphics and everything, those are set. If you do want them customizable, that's a massive upgrade. I'll do it, but it is a massive, massive upgrade and a lot of coding to do. But again, that's something that we can talk about separately if you do want that done. Okay, Josh, 4250, 3 spins remaining, press or pass. And you did dodge a whammy because I stopped you a little too early on the last one. All right, Josh is going to go. And everybody, thank you for your questions. I really appreciate them. Like the engagement and everybody curious about this. It's like it helps me from doing an FAQ video. Especially with this game, a lot of people have asked, can I customize the board? Can I customize the squares? I'll do it. It's an upgrade, but you can't just the stock software. Unfortunately, you cannot. And stopping at a graphic worth $469. 4719, 2 spins remaining. Josh, press or pass? Brandon, thank you for your compliment. I hope the game show machine is treating you well. It is currently undergoing the the same refreshment as everything else went through earlier in the year. So, but it's going to take a while for that to be brand new and reposted. But when it is, I will let you know. All right, Josh, you are passing your spins. Hunter and Caleb are tied. Who do you want to pass to? Hunter's got no bucks and 2 whammies. Caleb has no bucks, no whammies, 6 spins that he hasn't touched yet. He's going to pass to Hunter. Hunter, you are back in the driver's seat. No bucks, 2 whammies, 2 spins that you have to take. Here's the first. Stop at a whammy again. So no score gets removed, but the 1 spin that you did have left moves over to the earned column. I will say this, 1 more whammy, you're out of the game. And don't go out of the game in round 1. So do you want to press your luck or do you want to pass that 1 spin? If you pass it, will go to Josh. He will have to take it. No, I can't believe this. This is a stream of bad luck for you. Oh, he's gonna go. He's gonna go. Here we go. This is the Emmy reel for sure. Stop. He got it. He got it. And that's all she wrote. Hunter, thanks for playing? Nah. Boy, that's I've never had that happen before in round 1. So that's a first for sure. I don't know how you did it, but you did it. And I wouldn't be proud of it. That being said, hang out and play. This is now a 2-horse race. Caleb, we are to you. 6 spins, no bucks. Here we go. You got to take your first one. All right, Caleb, your first instance of stop, I will stop the board. Stopping in advance 2 spaces to a trip to Seattle, valued at $1,800. So $1,800, you're in the chips, 5 spins, press your luck or pass. I got your first stop. That's how you got Seattle. Press your luck or pass, Caleb. Here we go. Stop at $500. Not quite big bucks, but it's at least some bucks. 2,300, 4 spins remaining. You are behind Josh by 24.19. Press your luck or pass. So it's not a big difference to make up, but it is 24.19. You can clear it in one spin. He's going to go. Stop at a whammy. He wanted anything but and got exactly what he didn't want. 2,300 gone, one whammy, 3 spins. Still in second place, though. What do you want to do? Press your luck or pass? Shake it off. You got to shake it off. Here we go. Stop it. Move one space. Ooh, good. 1,500 or the ring diamond. Which would you like? Going to go with the ring diamond. That is valued at $21.95. So definitely back in the chips by a good bundle. Bracelet is now on the board. $21.95. 2 spins remaining. You're behind Josh by, if I'm doing my math correctly, 25.26. You're behind Josh. So what would you like to do? Press your luck or pass? He's going to pass. Josh, 2 spins to you. You have to take them both. If you're ready, here's the first. Stop. Well, everybody's been bitten by the bug now. Kind of a shame. I mean, Hunter, I feel like you should get a special bonus. I'm thinking about something. So there's nothing in game I can give you, but I'm thinking about, for lack of a better term, retconning. But we'll figure that out when we get there. All right, Josh, $0, 1 spin, 1 whammy. The 1 spin is now in your earn column. What do you want to do? He's going to go. Stopping at $700. Back in the chips, and now everybody has spins. Fantastic. Now, to end the round, let me get back to here. All right. So to end the round, it'll see all the spins are gone, and just click End of Round. So what that does, it will start to fade the background back to blue, readying it for the question round. It'll respin the board with no sound. So that way when you go into question round 2, it's basically ready with the colored slides. And then to prep for the question round, you just click question round 2. Now these are probably still blinking from the last one. So just click clear and it resets them. And we're going to do a short question round or a short second round since I've only got 2 players now. So I just awarded 3 to Josh and Caleb, and then we'll... so yeah, the question round functions the same way, except for that one button that's question round 2, which will fly in the island and get everybody ready. So Hunter, you're still out of it, unfortunately. But Josh and Caleb are only going to get 3 spins because that first round went a little too long for my taste. We've been live streaming for about an hour. So we'll end this one. I'll roll the contestants back out and ready this board. And there are some special prizes and surprises on here that don't exist anywhere else in Pressure Luck World. Let me go into the spin round, and I will minimize that and go back to the full screen, and I'll show you what they are. So in box number 3, you'll see a square that says win both. If that is hit, it will award the values of squares 2 and 4, whatever they are facing at that time. Down in box 16, with the 2,000 lose 1 whammy, there's a box called triple play. If you hit that, a spin is not taken away, but your next spin, which you are required to take, is worth triple value. So any cash or any prize is tripled. A whammy is still 1 whammy. I'm not giving you 3 whammies on that one. In box number 7, there is Starman and a spin. If you hit that, you get your spin back, and then you get up to 3 spins of whammy invincibility. So if you are in the Starman and you hit a whammy, the whammy doesn't affect you. It just takes away the spin. You keep your money. In the bottom row in square 13, there are 2 special ones. $1,000 steal, which is a permanent fixture. If you hit that, it will steal $1,000 from the first place player. If you are the first place player, you get $2,000 because you've successfully defended. And then also in that box is $1,000 in final spin, meaning if you hit that, you're awarded $1,000 and you're guaranteed the last spin of the game. Once all the other earned spins are exhausted, you will get one more earned spin to do with whatever you want. So if you're in first place, you can pass it. If you want to take it to either add to your lead or try to get in first place, it's yours to do what you want with. It is the final spin of the game, and you are guaranteed it. So a little bit more functionality in this round. I'll get to it when we get to the end of the round, but as the round operates, it operates the same. So we'll start the round. Fewest bucks is first. Josh, that's you. 703 spins. The board is yours. Good luck. No, Caleb, these 4 squares that we've put in do not exist in the Elizabeth Banks version. Or the 5 squares, I should say. They do not exist in the Elizabeth Banks version. I've looked. Josh is going to stop at $2,500 and a spin. So he's in the lead for now. 3 spins. Three spins, 3,200. Press your luck or pass. He's going to go. Board is in motion. Lots of good prices on the board. Tahitian cruise, New Orleans Mardi Gras trip, Acapulco. Good trips on the board this round. Stopping at $12.50 in a spin. $44.50, same 3 spins. What would you like to do? I just appreciate Josh's very matter-of-fact way of playing this game. Stop, go, stop, go. It's no nonsense. It's stop, let's go, let's stop, let's go. Okay, I get that. He's going to go. Here we are. Stopping at $1,500 in a spin. He can't sell those spins. $59.50, same 3 spins. Hunter, I believe Dallas is in the round 2 board, if I'm not mistaken. It's a little bit pricier. Oh, I never thought to put the actual Dallas show in the prize, the prize slide, but yeah, hopefully, maybe Dallas will come up. I think it's a round 2 prize, so it has that likelihood. All right, Josh, $59.50, 3 spins. You're in front of Caleb by much more than $3,700. What would you like to do? $37.55 is your lead. He's going to go. Stop it. He got the $1,000 and the final spin. So you get the $1,000 now, and the double your bucks square has arrived. So you can see on your little scoreboard, the white circle next to your name tag is lit up. That means you get the final spin of the game. And it is also the same way on the control panel. Let me show you that real quick. Nope, this one. So the white circle right here tells me, the operator, that he does have the final spin of the game. All right, let's see. Josh, it is still your turn, 69.50. You are still leading by now 47.55. 2 spins remaining. You have the final spin. Now, if you whammy out, you do not get the final spin. If you whammy out, you're out of the game, Hunter. But Josh, you're still in it. 2 spins, 1 whammy, 69.50 in the final spin. What would you like to do? He's going to go. Stopping at $10,000 and a spin. So you got the spin back. You got 10 grand, $16,950. Same 2 spins. What do you want to do? Press your luck or pass to Caleb? He's going to pass. Caleb, 2 spins are yours. You're at $21.95. 3 spins that you've earned, we'll take those in a minute. 2 spins that you need to take. Here is the first. Josh is playing a little bit of strategy there. This is interesting. Stopping at $1,500 and a spin. $36.95. 1 spin remaining that you have to take. Another one in your earn column, so you're up to 4. Here's your last passed spin. Stop at a swivel rocker. Same square as Acapulco, but not the trip. Swivel rocker valued at $38.85. So a very plush swivel rocking chair. $75.80. Second place by about $9,000. $9,370 if my math is correct. 4 spins in your earn column. Press your luck or pass. What do you want to do? You can make up a lot of ground in 4 spins. Not in the swivel rocker, but you can make up a lot of ground. It's going to go. Stopping at 3,500. 11,080. 3 spins remaining. Hunter, to answer your question, I think it works. I think that does work. If you hit triple play, then hit double your bucks, I believe your bucks are multiplied by 6. I believe that is how that works. I have to double check code, but I'm almost certain I actually put that little hack in where if you do hit those back to back, it does multiply your bank by 6. So that being said, Caleb, $11,080, 3 spins remaining. The doubler is up there. Triple play is up there. You could have $66,000 in the bank. I believe that will work. What do you want to do? Press your luck or pass. One more time. He has said the 3 words that no one wants to hear. One more time. Stop at big bucks, which will give you $6,000 and a spin. 17,080. You're in the lead by $130. 3 spins remaining. $130 lead. Press your luck or pass. What would you like to do? You hit big bucks. You got in the lead. It's not by much, but you are in first place. He's passing. $130 lead, and he's going to pass. Josh, they're all yours. 3 spins that you have to take. Here is the first. Stopping at move 1 space to $2,000 flat or a mink jacket. $2,000 or a mink jacket? What would you like to take? Going to take the jacket. The mink jacket is valued at $4,500. You're at $21,450. 2 spins remaining that you have to take. Here's the next. Stop at $3,000. $24,450. 1 more spin remaining that you have to take. You're in the lead by a little over $7,300. $7,370 is the difference. Here is your last past spin. Stopping at $12.50 in a spin. This round is not over yet. $25,700. You got an earned spin on that one. So 1 spin in your earned column. You're in the lead by over $8,000. $8,620. $8,620 is your lead. 1 spin, press your luck or pass. And remember, you do have the final spin. This is not it, but it is a spin that is earned, so press your luck or pass. He's going to pass. Caleb, it's back to you. 1 spin that you have to take. 7,000. Let's see, what did I say? 7,680 is there? Let's call it 8,000. We'll put you in the lead. Here we go. The 1 spin that you have to take, and then we'll deal with Josh's final spin in a moment. Big bucks will definitely put you in the lead so long as it's not the 6. $25,000 in cash is on the board. You did see 25,000 up there. It is available. Stop at 1750. So 18,830. I'm going to switch back to this one to show you what's going on here. So we've now exhausted all the spins. We have a final spin to award. So I'll click here, which awards the final spin. I'll put Josh back in control. All right. Caleb took his last spin. He's at 18,830. Josh, you're at 25,700. This is the final spin. It is yours. Josh, you can do whatever you want with it. It is earned. You can take it and try to build on your lead and win the game. If you take it and whammy, Caleb wins. However, it is earned. You can pass it. Caleb would need, if I'm doing my math correctly, a little less than $7,000 to win the game. Josh, it is up to you. Press that final spin or pass that final spin. What do you want to do? He's going to pass it. Caleb, it is back to you. If I'm doing my math correctly, you need $6,970 to tie. 7,000 or more will win you the game. Caleb, to you. One spin. Good luck. $68.70 is the difference. Stop at 5,000. It is not enough. So to end the game, now that we've ended the game, I've got to go back into tutorial mode. So to end the game, we'll click End Game. Flashes the board. Josh, congratulations, $25,700, and that includes the $4,500 mink jacket. But normally I wouldn't talk about that until the prize music starts playing. So prize music stops the board from flashing, plays the MIDI loop, so that way the announcer can go through what the prizes were. That was a really good game, you guys. 23,830 to 25,700. Squeaked it out right at the end. Now, once the prizes are all done, you click End of Show. Plays the main theme. The operator sees the final scores, and the board closes as a show would close. And then you just go to contestant info to start a new game. So that's basically the simplest way to run Pressure Luck, and we ran a full game just without the questions. So we're going to do a little bit of retconning, though, in terms of what happened with Hunter. So, Hunter, because you whammied out so spectacularly, I'm going to do something a little special. Here's what we're going to do as soon as I get this program loaded. There we go. Fantastic. We'll minimize this. And we'll go here. All right. Hunter, you're going to play the solo game. No. TER. There we go. All right. So, those of you that know the shop, I do have a solo version of Pressure Luck in the shop. It is one player against the house. It is no questions. And because Hunter whammied out so spectacularly in round one, I'm going to give him a shot at the solo game. And Hunter, we're going to give you random spins. I'm going to click this 5 times, and then wherever those spins end up, that's what you're going to get. Now let's do it 4 times, 1 for each whammy that you hit in the main game. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So you'll have 3 pass spins that you'll have to take, 4 earn spins that you'll have the choice on. And let's get into that right now. So, bonus tutorial. Everything for the solo game is on screen, tells you exactly what to do, how to do it, when to do it. So 3 spins, we're going to start the board, and Hunter, it is on you. Stop at 1,000 and a spin. Also, everything's automatically tabulated as soon as the board stops. It's about a second delay, then everything tabulates up. $1,000 in the bank, 5 spins that you've earned because you got one from here. 2 more that you have to take. Here's the next. Stop at the Olympic phone, valued at $1,250. So I did some research before I put that back on the board. That still exists. It wasn't just for the 84 Olympics where it was a landline phone with the Olympic logo. There are such things as Olympic branded cell phones. So that is still a valid prize, believe it or not. All right, $2,250 in the bank, including an Olympic phone, 5 spins in your earn column, but one more pass that you have to take. Here it goes. Stop at 2,000 in cash. $4,250, 5 spins in your earn column. Now this is the solo game. The only spins that you have to take are the past spins. You've done that. If you want to stop this round at $4,250 and move on to round 2, you absolutely can. It is your decision. $4,250, 5 spins in your earn column. Press your luck or move to round 2. What do you want to do? Flocati rugs available, video game packages available, trip to Santa Barbara. Lots of good stuff in round 1. What do you want to do? So try for the 5,000 of the rug. Here we go. You really are a whammy magnet. Back down to 0, 1 whammy, 4 spins. You can end the round if you want and move straight into round 2. You have 4 spins in your earn column. You can try for the 5,000. You could try for the Flocati rug. This spin didn't like you. What do you want to do? Notice every time you try to call your shot, the whammy says no. So it is up to you. What do you want to do? He's going to go again. Stop at $1,250. 3 spins, $1,250. You can end the round. Trip to Mexico City is on the board. What would you like to do? Rolling again. Here we go. Canadian Rockies is up there. Blu-ray recorder and camera. Stop at 530. Next to the rug. You hit the square next to the rug. Didn't quite get it. 1780. What do you want to do? You're getting closer to it. You're right next door. That's true. You cannot whammy out in round one again. With that said, roll the board. Here we go. Stop at the video game package. $550. It's basically a PS5 and nothing else. So, 2330, one more spin. Ooh, a chance for Balon's chairs. I don't know why you would want that. But 2330, one spin remaining. Press your luck and try for the rug one more time. Take the last spin. Here we go. Stop at $3,000. You got big bucks. 3,000, 5,000, 330. That is the end of round one. And now we're going to go into round two. And we're going to do random spins again. We'll hit it 4 times. Whatever it comes up, that's what you have to take. 2 passed, 10 earned. This could be interesting. 2 pass spins that you have to take. You do have 1 whammy against you, but you're actually playing a round 2. Here we go. Here's your first one. Mediterranean cruise, Cancun, trip to Brazil, a coffee set. Good stuff in round 2. Stop at $1,750. $7,080. One more spin that you have to take. Now, in the solo game, the special squares do not exist. They are gone because you are playing against the house. One more spin you have to take. Here it comes. Stop at $2,500. $9,580. Josh, thank you for playing. I'm glad I could let you play. Thank you for being here and being a part of it. Hunter, you are at 9,580. 10 earned spins, one whammy against you. What do you want to do? Press your luck or end the game? You are one against the house. What do you want to do? It bounced off the whammy, and there were 5 whammies on the board. You were close. Here we go. Stop at 6,000 in a spin. He hit big bucks. He's hit 5 figures. 15,580. Didn't exhaust a spin like you wanted to. You're at 15,580 with the same 10 spins. What do you want to do? Gotta go again. Here we go. Stop at $1,500. 17,080. You finally exhausted a spin. You're at 9. What do you want to do? Roll it again. Here we go. Stop at a roll top desk. $6,500 for that desk. Every trip possible on the board, you got furniture. But expensive furniture. $23,580. 8 spins remaining. What do you want to do? Going again. Stop at $2,000. So you did get anything but a whammy. That's true. Bahamas is up there. Cancun is up there. Cruise. There's a sailboat. There's a catamaran. There's a lot of good stuff. There's even the coffee set. 25,580. Still 7 spins. What do you want to do? It will go well with the desk. Let's see if you can get it. Stop at 1750. You've crested 27,000. So 27330. Six more spins you have to take. Or you don't have to take, actually. You can end the game right now if you want to. It is up to you. He doesn't have to take them, but he wants to. All right, here we go. Stop at move one space. Do you want 2,000 in a spin or 1,000 flat? $2,000 in a spin. Gets the cash, keeps the spin, still at 6. 29,330. 6 spins, one whammy against you. Here we go. Stop at another move one space. 1750 or a sailboat. Taking the boat. 6761, just a little bit more than an antique roll top desk. 36,091. A trip to Nassau is now on the board. 5 spins, one whammy against you. What do you want to do? During round 2, the special squares, like Double Dare, let's see, those. So, Davion, those are in the base software triple play, the Starman and a spin, the win both, $1,000 steal, and final spin. Those are all in the base software. Those aren't upgrades. All right, Hunter, the board is yours. Stop at 1750. 37,841. 4 spins remaining. Ain't done yet. Here we go. You've beaten Josh's score from the main game. He got the coffee set. $3,850. 41,691. You have the roll top desk. You have the coffee set. I think you can walk away at this point. You've got all the furniture you need. Can't get a trip to save your life, but you have furniture. You've got the desk. You've got the coffee set. A lot of cash. 41,691. 3 spins remaining. What do you want to do? He's much appreciation for the wrestling reference. Stop at $1,500 and a spin. 43,191. Same 3 spins. 2 cruises available. Mediterranean and Mexican. The catamaran is up there. You already have the sailboat. And I think more important than everything, you have the coffee set. So what do you want to do? Can't tap out now. Roll that board. Here we go. Stop at $1,750. 44,941. 2 spins remaining. Josh, I haven't made the decision which game I'm doing next. I'm still thinking about it. All right, he's got to at least get a trip. Here we go. He got the trip. He got a trip to Cancun. 2738. 47,679. How is the trip to Cancun not as much as the coffee set? Oh well. 47,679. 1 spin remaining. You have your trip. Do you want to take the last spin or do you want to end the game? It is up to you. Oh, he said it. He said the words one more time. He said the thing. Stop at $1,000. 48,679. Didn't quite hit 50, but you didn't whammy out. So be proud of that. 48,679. Take your screenshots. I'll leave it up if you need to take a screenshot of it. So that was the solo version of Press Your Luck. So you guys tuned in for a twofer today. So we did one tutorial for the main body of Press Your Luck, one tutorial for the solo version. And guys, thank you so much for being here, for playing along. I know this was a lot longer than normal stream because we got to allow for lag and all that, but we got through it pretty well. Hunter made history twice, whammed out in round one, and then ended up coming back in the solo game for almost $48,000. So that being said, the next stream will likely be after the Super Bowl. So Super Bowl's in 2 weeks. I know the championship games are today, Pro Bowl's next week, Super Bowl's on the 11th. Likely the next stream is going to be probably even after that, so closer to the end of the month. Likely, Josh, I don't know what I'm going to do next. Tenable's a very good idea since it is the newest thing in the shop. I'll figure it out. I've got a little bit of time, as there's about maybe 2 to 3 weeks before the next stream is going to happen, because the Super Bowl is on the 11th. I will be at a convention the week after that, so it won't be until the 25th. It will probably be the next stream, 24th or 25th. That being said, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for checking out the shop. Thanks to all the orders, I've now crested 1,800 sales. So all of your support has been fantastic. Let's see if we can get to 2,000 by, hopefully by the end of the year, if not by summer. All right, that is all I have today. Thank you guys for joining me, and then until next time, thanks for playing.